I'm Colleen Derrick with Swagers Insurance. Welcome to the module Singlehood. We are on 4.3, which is tortoise or hare, and you get to have all the say here. It is all about you. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to negotiate. Are you a tortoise or are you a hare? Or do you like to have the best of both worlds? That's an option too. You can carve out some of your investments to be more predictable. And then off to the side have, I call it a sandbox with some of my clients, your sandbox that's a bit more aggressive, a little supercharged, a little faster, a little quicker, a little more maneuverable. Yeah, you can. And you don't have to ask anybody else for their approval, and you don't have to have anybody else's affirmation. But you also don't have to make the choice by yourself, and you don't have to be the expert. Maybe you are an expert. Maybe you do this by yourself, and you're probably not watching this video. If you're watching this video, you probably aren't the expert. And maybe you want to become the expert. Tons of learning materials out there. Go get them. You can do this. But if you don't want to be because you're busy doing your you, find an expert to work with. And they have to be somebody that you can trust. They have to be somebody that you're willing to talk to, that gets you communication wise, they understand what you're saying, and that they're available when and where you want them to be available. That is a good fit. Also, somebody whose values align with yours. Please be true to yourself. You know who you are. Find somebody who honors and respects that and wants to work with that, not change that. Okay? Do your trade-offs. With an investment, it's always important across all of the modules. Is it worth it? Do a risk profile. Find out, I'd be okay in this scenario, not okay in this scenario, really not okay in this scenario. I'd really like this. I'd sort of like this. I could work with this. Do a risk profile questionnaire. Work with an advisor who wants to do one with you. And then go back and anchor to that. When you're looking at an investment, whether it's purchasing some real estate, purchasing a dividend fund, purchasing a segregated fund, maybe doing a guaranteed investment because you don't like risk, whatever it is, anchor back to your profile for what suits you, for your risk, nervousness, what will let you sleep at night, and what gets you supercharged. Do you want to have a responsible investing? Do you just want to have something that you don't have to worry about that's really low maintenance, or do you want somebody you're going to talk to every 2 months because you want to have your hands in and you want to know, you don't want to manage it, but you want to know about it? Whatever that is, again, just, is it worth the time, is it worth the energy, and is it worth the money, and is it worth the risk? That's the question to be asking. Learn whether it's to learn to do it yourself, or whether it's to learn so that you can collaborate with your professional, or whether it's to learn so that their job, they can say, they're managing it for you and they can just say, we'd like to do this. You can have informed consent. Learn so also you can be aware so that people aren't getting under your skin when they make comments because you know enough. You don't have to tell them the right way or whatever, but for you to know. So learn enough so that you're not a danger to yourself and that others aren't a danger to you. That's super important. You don't have to be the expert. You can work with a team. We want flexibility. Be true to yourself. You can have almost it all. And it just has to suit you. So this is a really exciting space to be investing in, and it can be as conservative or as aggressive as suits your goals. Please do remember, though, to have accountability people who help you stay true to yourself, true to your goals, true to your profile, and to not get wished away with enthusiasm that is misplaced, or so that you don't leave the house because you're scared and don't know how to make a decision. Build a good team.